Hi, Debbie.
Hello.
Bring this up a little bit early just so that we can do some sound checks and stuff. Hi, Janice. How are you? Hi, Beverly. Let us know how the sound is and what the picture looks like. We're just going to do some checks here, get started a little earlier.
We're 5 minutes early.
Yeah. Hi, Amy. How are you? Let us know how the sound is and how the picture is. Hi, Karen. How are you? Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. Hello from Canada. Welcome.
I see
Judy.
her commenting on our quilting videos.
Yeah.
Can everybody hear me okay?
So they said the sound and picture look good on Facebook. Sound could be a little louder. Okay, Tom says the sound is great on YouTube. How are you tonight, Tom? Sounds a little soft. Okay, let me turn it up just a little bit. Sound and picture on Facebook is good. Picture's great. Sound is not very loud on YouTube. Okay.
Okay.
Turn it up a little bit, so let me know if that's better. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hi, Kitty.
We're playing with the new cameras tonight.
Yeah.
Our new camera.
Yeah, see how that goes. I'll turn this up just a little bit.
We got a new map.
All right, Tom said that's better. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Better sound. Okay, good.
Great.
It's good. We'll give a few minutes, let people get on. Do a little testing. Color looks good, hopefully. Hi, Louise. How are you? Hi, Diane. It's nice to have my comments all back in one window. Thank you, Louise. Appreciate it. Hi, Karen. How are you? Just doing a little sound check here and a little color check. Just make sure things are running okay. Picture's very clear. Good. Good. Like it.
What
Hi,
about the
Julie.
color? This is purple.
How does the color of the fabric look? That's purple fabric. Looks purple on my screen, but how do you guys see it?
Doesn't look like the purple that the printer made.
Sherry said it looks good on Facebook. Okay, thank you, Sherry. Appreciate it.
Well, we've got a good show for you tonight.
All right, it's purple. All right, that's good.
Week 41.
Week 41. We're really running down on this quilt here.
I know. Let's think of some new content.
Madeira cones. Hi, Karen. Yeah, no, we have Secor?
Serger.
Secor.
And we have Maxi Lock.
And Maxi Lock, yep.
And Springfield has Maxi Lock too.
Hey, do you have a red or an orange? We'll put that up and see how the cameras look. They're curious, and now so am I. Hi, Donna. How are you tonight? Welcome. So, all right. So we've got a
Fuchsia and orange.
point to the two there, just so we
Fuchsia,
know. Okay.
orange.
Okay. It looks good on the screen. Let us know how it looks.
I love these fabrics.
Yeah, they're nice.
Great blenders.
So, Hi, Carol. How are you?
Shall we get started?
I think so. Everybody's saying that the colors look good and they can tell the difference, so that's even better. So, hey, Joan. Who are we?
I'm Joan.
I'm Robert.
The headless man is Robert. The headless voice. That's what it is. Or is it disembodied voice?
Disembodied voice. Okay, well, it can't just be a disembodied voice. I'm actually a person.
He's a real person. Oh, so we are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, and Sewing Machines Express. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, QHQ, and the number 2.com. We do this show every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central Time, and we are on week 41 of our block of the week. One more week, and then we're going to do binding or borders and sashing.
Well, that's going to be great. And we're going to start a new project, right, on top of that.
I like this one. It's an illusion, kind of, that it looks like a pineapple quilt. It's not.
Interesting. Okay.
Doesn't it look
Hi,
like
Carolyn.
it, though?
It does.
So you could call it a cheater pineapple quilt.
A cheater pineapple quilt. Is that like sneaking pineapple out of the kitchen? Or? Okay.
Okay, so announcements. Brother, Luminaire, and Scan and Gut classes. This is a Brother event. October 7th, 8th, and 9th. $59 for individual classes or $150 for all 3 days.
It's really exploring the Brother products. So the Luminaire is going to be the first day. The second day is
The
going
Luminaire with the Scan and Cut.
with the Scan and Cut and kind of how they work together and what types of projects you could make. And then,
Well, the second day I think is it really appeals to me. Well, embroidery always appeals to me.
Hi, Jen.
But the second day appeals to me because it is quilting with your Luminaire, and they have this technology that can scan your quilt and then quilt around your motif, and it's pretty cool. You have to see it in action. So that is October 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Windmill Sewing Center.
The last day is the Scan and Cut only, so
Right.
it's about a half day of kind of exploring the Scan and Cut, the new models, and what you can do with them. So that's going to be fun. Hi, Veronica.
The educator is Tina Bartolome.
Sorry,
I
Tina,
butchered
if
that.
we butchered your name. Sorry about
Let's Surge 8-week program from September 25th to November 13th from 10:30 to 1:30 as a follow-up to our very successful Bernina Serger event. The cost is $120 for 8 weeks. The educator is Joyce. She is phenomenal.
that. Hi, Judy.
Beginning Quilting 1, September 8th through November 3rd, 10:30 to 1 at Quilters HQ. That is learning to quilt. We have a really cool project that everybody can do. How to do your 1/4-inch seam, press blocks. Educator is Stephanie. Kimberbell Twilight Boulevard Pillow Machine Embroidery. Change of dates. Choose September 24th or 25th, and also choose October 7th or 8th. Due to fabrics backordered.
Back-ordered fabrics. Imagine that.
I know. They're on a boat somewhere. As Kathy would say, are they rowing that boat?
They might be rowing that boat.
Kimberbell Candy Cane Lane Pillow Machine Embroidery, November 6th, 5th and 6th, and November, wait, no, I'm reading this wrong. So it's like 2 days. There's 2 sessions, and you can choose from November 5th or 6th and November 19th or 20th, 10:30 start. Doesn't have a finished time. It's cute. I've seen it. It's really a cute project. That's what's going on at the stores.
So we had a couple of questions. I don't know, Debbie, if those rotary cutter blades came in for the new scan or the scan and cuts yet. I have not seen anything on that. We did have a question about Serger thread. Customer has a baby lock.
Okay.
Dealer recommended Madeira. So how does that, what's the best thread for a serger? I think is a little. You take that.
Well, I mean, that's not an easy question to answer. Because it depends on what you're doing with your serger and what the application is. So if you're doing serging where your seams are going to be hidden like in here, then the and this is a stretchy fabric, so you don't really need a stretch thread for that, but if it's going to be hidden, then whatever works best in your machine. We sell the MaxiLock and the Serger. Serger is a little better than MaxiLock as far as thread goes. MaxiLock is more affordable. You do use a lot of thread when you use your serger. We run MaxiLock on all of the sergers here, and it works just fine.
Hi, Jerry.
It's a little more linty than the Serger, so you're gonna have to clean your serger a little more often with that. But it's open it up, get your vacuum in there, and vacuum it out really well, and when you're done serging, and be sure and get it serviced so that it runs in tip-top shape, because we see them sometimes. Oof, we're going to start a page of the things that we found inside sewing machines.
That might be scary.
It might. We found a snake skin.
Yeah, one time. Yeah.
One time we found a snake skin
needle.
in a multi-needle embroidery machine. I would never use it again.
And everybody jump in there and make comments on what you guys have used in your machines. Karen says that she's used all different brands in her baby lock, just to test out. Sometimes you kind of find the thread that works for you that you really like too. So
right, and so then if you're using decorative stitching with your serger, then you're going to want to use some prettier threads. I might use a nylon or a polyester. So if you're local, come join us for this session of serging, because we're going to explore some of the threads that you can use. So
and the instructor's done a lot of clothing and things like that. So she's worked with a lot of different threads. So that'll be exciting too to get her opinion.
Absolutely. What else?
Hi, Ann. How are you?
Let's do show and tell.
Want to do show and tell?
Okay. Yeah, let's.
Sure.
This is one that.
Hold on just a second. Let's make sure that the cameras are set. See comments. Hi, Corinne. How are you?
Isn't that a pretty bag?
Let me turn this over just a little bit there. Okay. Yeah. So.
Facet bag.
So what? Who did this one?
This is one that Vicki did. And she did this on her Elna 920, and she quilted it too. Looks like some free motion. Beautifully done. And this is an AccuQuilt die. This is the crazy quilt for the Go Big. So it makes, I think, a 10-inch block or a 12-inch block. I can't remember. But great.
It's really cool.
I know. This is a really cool quilt.
So what happened on the back then? What was she doing with the back?
Beautiful fabric.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And notice she's got her label right here.
Put her label in. So how would you attach a label like that?
Well, this one, she just sewed it into the quilt. Or nope, she fused it.
Okay.
She probably used the
Hot Fix
adhesive, which is a great product. So good for 50 washings. But didn't this turn out gorgeous? And these are all fabrics that she got from here.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So
it's great colors and stuff too.
Nicely done, Vicki.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay. One more.
Smash up the like button if you like that one.
Leave a
I
comment.
have to say it at least once.
Smash up the like button.
Do like and share. We do appreciate that very much.
This is, do I need to move?
Yeah, I'm just going to bring the camera around just a little bit there as we're learning these cameras.
This is the quilt that we're going to be doing starting Thursday in AccuQuilt Club. So this is one that I designed. You need the 1.5 inch strip die and dies out of the angles in the 8 inch cube for the border here. But I also quilted this on the Bernina Q20 on the sit down. Can I come in closer?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to show you a demo a little bit later on how to do, can you see this?
Yes. Yep.
How to do this stitch. It's kind of it's an orange peel kind of, let me get real close so they can see. It's kind of an orange peel look. It's super easy. I haven't tried it with a walking foot yet, but I think it's easiest with free motion, but I'm going to show you how to do that a little bit later.
Barbara, that's really nice.
So this will be going live to YouTube Thursday at 10:30, and then of course it'll just be a video on YouTube on how to make this quilt. Pattern will be available to download on the website here pretty soon. I'm still wrapping up a couple of things for the pattern. But a lot of fun to make.
Showing the back there?
Oh yeah, it could double as a picnic table.
Yes. So, your thought was you could take that for a picnic.
Yeah.
On the other side. So.
Like I'm ever going to put this on the ground.
Yeah.
Could, but I won't.
Yeah.
It was a nice thought, but it's never going to happen.
So, talk a little bit about that project. I know you were asking me, like in here, what you were going to do inside some of these areas that were open, and you kind of were thinking about how'd you get the inspiration to figure out what you wanted to do there.
Well, I knew exactly what I wanted to do in this area, these 1 inch squares. And I knew I wanted to do a ribbon, but it had been a long time since I sewed on a long arm and done anything like this, so it took me a minute and a little bit of picking out to remember how to do this. So it's one of those things, but in here I was kind of like, I kind of knew what I wanted with the green, and then I was like, well, I don't know what to do with the red, so I went ahead and did this ribbon on the sides. And then on the squares here in the corner, I did this kind of, I call it a drunkard's crosshatch.
Okay.
Because,
But the thread color worked really well with it too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's a Christmas quilt, so
Yeah.
I wanted to have a little bit of sparkle in it, so I chose a thread color from Glide called Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. Our color of the month would work with this too.
Okay.
So if you're thinking about, what do I quilt my Christmassy projects in? I don't have it on the table. I'll have to grab it in a minute. But the color of the month would work really well for that too. So, and then on the borders, I knew that my binding, the method I used for binding, was going to cut off part of this, 1 inch strip here. So I did pebbles, so it wouldn't matter if the pattern got cut off with binding. So that's how I put all that together. It's what really works convenient for me. So
Yeah.
and looks pleasing. So
Yeah, I think that was a good first project.
For the Q20?
Yeah, for the Q20 there.
So I've been ironing stuff so that I can start the next one. Because I have lots of quilt tops that are just waiting for time.
Yeah. They're trying to get their time on the long run.
Well, it's my time to go down and to actually do it. So we are on block 7E. Looks like a pineapple, but it's not. It's more like flying geese. And we are using AccuQuilt die 5, 4, and 2 from the 9 inch cube, and then one of them does not have a compatible die, so boo for that.
So Veronica asked if, did you do any ruler work at all there, or was it just all free motion?
All free motion. I think ruler work is beautiful. I just don't have the patience for it. Let me rephrase that. I would rather learn the skill, how to do that technique, and do it free motion, because I think I can do it faster than I can if I'm sewing with a ruler. Don't get me wrong, there's some of the ruler work that I absolutely love and will do with a ruler, but I think it has to be a more special quilt than that for me to do it. So I like ruler work, but I like learning the skill, and I like doing free motion. And when I had my long arm, I did a lot of free motion. So that's just my skill base. But
do you think that's your brain as you're working with it as well?
My creative process?
Yeah, I mean that you're kind of going along, and it's just a different process for you.
Well, it is a different process. It's I don't know how to describe it. So I also draw, which I might someday bring all my little books in and show you some of that. So it's like drawing, except you're drawing with a needle instead of with a pencil.
Yeah, so Veronica said that it's kind of getting into the flow with the free motion, kind of just flowing along. And
it is, and don't be afraid to just use, because I quilted one here at the shop. It was a quilt that we did for a demo, and I quilted it here, and I just used one repeating pattern throughout the whole quilt. And it was kind of a little bit choppy when I first started, but when I got towards the end, I got really good at it. So if you want to learn like a muscle memory for quilting with your long arm, or your sit down, or even your large throat sewing machine, then pick a project and just do that one pattern throughout the whole thing, and you will have mastered it by the end of the quilt.
Yeah, Jennifer was saying, she loves the root, but it can go slow, and it's not for every quilt.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you really do want to save that for when you're doing. You really want precision and the beautiful things that you can do with those rulers. That you really, some of it you cannot do just free motion. If you're going to do free motion, master feathers, master pebbles, master stippling, and you can go just about anywhere. That Drunkard's crosshatch is super, super easy to do. I know I've demoed it once here for you, and
I'm sure we will again.
We probably will again. So,
well, are you ready for the block?
Are you ready? I'm
Week
ready.
One?
Week 1.
Week what?
What? Don't do that.
All right, she's paying attention.
Week 1? What? No. Okay, so AccuQuilt die number 5. So this is when we're going to lay it out. This is die number 4. Put that aside. That's die number 5. We need 12 patches of the purple. And always measure, because I can never remember from time to time. I'm going to cut a 4-inch strip. Did everybody notice we got a new mat? I'm kind of excited about it. We go through mats pretty quickly here. That just is wonderful. So 12 of these, I'm folding it down to make sure that I don't get my salvage in my block. I've done it. I probably wouldn't take it out. It's an artistic element. Okay, so that's the 12 of those. The pattern look like a pineapple quilt. And I need one of this.
There it is.
that's it for the purple. And those two. So then we need 4. All right, so I am going to...
Okay. Oh, Patsy, you're all good. Welcome.
First, I am going to square this up because we're going to do some rotary cutting. And so I'm using the salvage on my fabric to get a straight edge.
Let's see.
And then we are rotary cutting this one. And we need 3.5-inch squares. That is going to give us 4 of our pieces. Okay. So we need 5 3.5-inch squares.
Debbie asked, couldn't you write the measurement you need to cut on the die?
The measurement that you need to cut.
You were measuring, I think.
That's a good idea.
There you go, Debbie. What a great idea.
So 3.5-inch squares. We have a 3.5-inch AccuQuilt, or not AccuQuilt, but Filter Select ruler. I should have grabbed it, but I didn't.
Which one? The 3.5?
I don't need it now. It's.
No. You're already.
I'm in the thick
past.
of it.
You're in the flow.
I am in the thick of it right now. So we need 20 quarter square triangles. So I'm going to cut 5 3.5-inch squares.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
One more. See how long this takes me to do this? And then we're going to cut them corner to corner.
Hi, Susan. How are you tonight?
And again, corner to corner. Okay, there's 20 of those. I actually cut these out earlier and measured them against all of the dies and all of the cubes.
Okay.
Not one this size.
Huh. You were looking.
I was hoping. And so we need 4 of these. Just big enough.
You know, it's already mid-September, Joan. Can't believe it. Tomorrow's the 15th.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
It really is.
Okay. So there's the 4. See how much easier that was?
I'm going to center this up just a little more.
Okay. And then we're going to lay this out. And hopefully it all comes together.
Hi, Ruth. How are you? Welcome. I'm just going to pull this back just a little bit so we can see that a little better.
So these pieces, these are going to go like this. That's going to be fun. I'm going to miss having the knocked off corners for this.
It's still fun to put together. You like the dog ear, huh?
I do. This is probably one of the harder blocks that we've done in this project. And then these are going to be right in here.
It's going to give a great effect, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to look like a pineapple quilt, truly, like a pineapple quilt. And so the way to piece this together, it almost looks like you would, these are the pieces that we make. So I'm just going to start making these segments and sewing this on with my AccuQuilt die. And so if you can come closer to see, or I can come around. So I want to show you how to line these up with. So I've got my piece. Too close?
Yeah. No, at the back here. There
Okay.
we go.
So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to set it on top, and I'm really lining these two edges here up with the purple underneath.
Can everybody see that?
Can everybody see that? How that's lined up? See how my corners are even on both sides? So it's going to get pieced together like this. And so when you're lining them up, we're really lining up this portion right here. Okay?
Okay. So they can see it. So
Yeah, so, you know, sometimes we don't have the pieces that we want to make in our cube for the pattern, so, you know, we still end up doing the rotary cutting.
you just make it up as you go.
You just
Wing it.
do it as you go. And I want to make sure I piece all these the same way.
That's called quilter's creativity.
And I'm just going to cut that and make sure I,
Getting it started right.
yeah. Okay, and so you can see the beginning of the flying geese there. Let's do another piece on that one. And again, I'm just lining up with this edge out here, with this side out here, so that I'm making sure I'm lined up correctly.
Just tighten the stitches up a little bit, or
Yeah, I did. It was on like 2 stitches, and I like a smaller stitch. And that's why I got the scissors out, because we get to chop these little ears off. But that is our segment for right there.
okay.
So I'm just going to go ahead and start chain piecing these, because I know Robert has cabinets that brand new.
Yeah, I did want to show
Super
you the
cool.
new cabinets. Yeah, redesigned even. So, yeah, Karen, thank you very much. Definitely like and share. Smash up the like button, and
We appreciate it when you do.
we really, really do appreciate it very much. Not even sure we could even tell you what show number we're actually on.
Wow,
I was thinking about it today. It's like 3 years.
has it been that long?
I think so.
We've made a lot of new friends.
Yeah, and got to share a lot of things with all of you along the way. So,
We have new stuff to share. Stuff coming up.
Yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming up.
Do you want to go show them a cabinet while I'm doing this? Because I'll be here for just a little bit.
We got time.
Okay.
6:30, so we got a little bit of time. Hi, Ellen. How are you tonight? Not late, just joining in. We're working on the block of the week. Testing out the new cameras tonight. First show, maiden voyage.
So far, so good.
Yeah, we need to number the show number so we'll remember what it is.
We'll need somebody to go back and count. We've only missed a couple of shows.
Yeah. Couple trips we were on, and those are really this year. I mean, we took everybody on the road pretty much with everything else except for the Yellowstone vacation we took during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Ellen came in today and picked up some beautiful fabrics.
Oh, nice. Oh, fabric. I'm trying to whittle down my collection of fabric.
Uh-huh.
You know, sewing
how's
some
that
of
working
it.
out for you?
Well, I've used some of it,
Okay.
but I think I added
You
the
would just
same rate.
rebuild.
I think I added the same rate that I use it.
That's right. I thought there was some quilter saying the lady with the most fabric wins or something like that.
That's like 20 and 12.
Okay. Yeah, Patsy, sometimes it depends on your internet connection and everything else. There's a lot of variables in it on connection stream stuff, so. You need to flip the pattern around there?
Nope, I think I said one too many.
Oops. It's like a string of triangles there.
So I need 4 outer.
Live, folks.
Yeah. So I'm debating whether or not I give these to Robert to take out.
Where's that electric seam ripper?
I think it's in Carrie's office.
Carla put her thread of the month on today, and it's really pretty.
Yeah.
What was the color? I will go get that. It's not dark olive, right?
No, it's kind of a yellow. I think it's called Old Gold.
Old gold.
I think. Somebody, Carrie, can you remind us what the color was?
Lemon, gold, yellow, canary.
I don't know if you can hear him, but he's over there going, lemon, gold, old gold, canary, creme brulee.
Champagne. Pale yellow.
I'll get it in a minute, hon.
Okay. The viewers will
Well,
know.
if Carla put it on there, she knows what color it is.
Oh, well, that's true. Carrie said it's on the shelf. 6001. Okay, light caramel. Okay.
Light caramel. So if you have holiday quilts, this is a great color for it. So there's 2, 3, 1 more. I'm trying to think of how many shows that we've done that I had to actually, unsew. And I think I'm at a pretty good ratio for unsewing. So thanks for bearing with me. I know this is not the most exciting thing in the world to watch me rip out stitches. I did take some stitches out when I was doing that quilt.
Roll of caramel to your friend.
Yeah, so this would look beautiful on a Christmas quilt.
Hi Shirley, how are you? Hi Polly.
Okay. Let's press these open. I still don't feel like I have enough pieces here. So I'm still doing something wrong.
Oh, that's right. The dies get released tomorrow, right? So anyone who bought pre-ordered the dies.
Yes, tomorrow.
Thank you, Carrie. So she's going to start shipping those out tomorrow.
So let me just do this. It just doesn't feel like I have enough pieces. I might, and I'm just, you know, I should trust the process, right?
Absolutely. Don't go against your process.
This doohickey is the multi-function finger presser tool. And it retails for $7.99. If you want one, comment "make it mine" doohickey and let us know whether you want us to ship it or you want to pick it up. It is a fabulous tool because it keeps me from running over to the iron. I'm just picking out some of these threads.
Hi Linda, how are you tonight? This one probably block will take a little bit longer.
It is a little bit longer. There's a little bit more to this one, but you know, this is a good block to put in your back pocket for
Carrie said it's good it's you because you can do it. She wouldn't.
Oh, anybody can do this. I'm sewing straight lines. If anybody thinks that this is hard, it's really not. You're underestimating yourself and you shouldn't.
So Polly said she's got another deer quilt to make.
Oh, nice.
Her grandson. So that's cool.
She sent us pictures of the last one. I haven't had a chance to see them yet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Plus we're sewing on the bias too. If I had time, I would glue these down with that basting glue. Would make it a little bit easier.
Oh, so you could do the layout on the board. What's that little board that they make? The little project board that you can lay your block on?
Yeah, not so much that as the glue that these little doohickeys, pokey parts are getting in the way of my magnet seam guide. It's the precision piecing glue. And I really do like it when I'm piecing on the bias. It's a total game changer. Keeps your fabric from stretching. They have a flying geese dye, but I don't think it would work with this one. With this block. I think it's a 6-inch.
Yeah, you probably have to work or rework your design, right?
Yep. Okay, those are done. This should be a little bit easier.
Nice to have a little cutter there on the side, isn't it?
It is. Most machines have them.
Yeah.
So let's just press these real quick.
So I'm excited to start seeing the fall quilts come in.
I know. We've already quilted a couple of Halloween quilts.
Oh, really? I missed them. Those are so fun. The Halloween ones are a lot of fun. Well, that delivery that we went on, she was making one. That one was really cool.
Yeah.
Were those sugar skulls on that one?
They were. Very cool. What was it? It was a song. You're Mine. Oh, the Amuck, Amuck, Amuck.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite. The Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
The Hocus Pocus was on there. The song during the
Yep.
That Midler?
I think so.
Great voice.
Funny show. Now I want to watch it.
Yep. It'll start in October. So, well, that looks good.
Yep. I don't miss doing this. This is one of the things you don't really think about that AccuQuilt eliminates the need for you to do. Is all of this.
Yeah. How many of you are getting close to caught up on all the blocks? Yeah, Patsy said, "Ooh, flying geese, my nemesis." Polly, if you want a doohickey, you can absolutely have one. They are pretty handy.
They're very handy. I have one at home. I keep it right on my sewing machine. Next part I'm going to do is sewing my center block together. Okay, so I have a trick for these. So perfect too for this. We're going to crease this when you're not using AccuQuilt.
Beverly's caught up. Congrats, Beverly.
We're going to crease this the other way. So when you're not using AccuQuilt, you don't have those nice corners to line up with your block. So what you do is put a crease in it, and then you line this point up with the crease that you put in your block.
All right, Janice. Janice got her AccuQuilt on Saturday and it's already cut out 5 blocks.
Nice. Is she doing this quilt?
I don't know. What you working on, Janice? Kathy's caught up too. Congrats.
Nice.
Yep. She's working on an Amish sampler.
Cool.
Yep.
This really is going to be a pretty quilt. The other one would have been a pretty quilt if I had known a little more back when I started it. But this is how we learn. Trial and error, right?
Yeah.
When I started quilting, YouTube wasn't a thing.
Kathy's waiting for the last set. All right, so she's pretty close.
Yeah.
And the bear in the attic started.
Hey, that's air conditioning. It's been really hot today. So when you use that method of putting the crease in your block, you get a really tidy square block. And that's one that I figured out on my own to do because all of my blocks were coming out really super weird. So I'm going to piece these together. And I'm going to press my seams. What?
This is telling them they need to come up with an emoji if they like the new king.
Oh, what'd they come up with?
Well, they just sent us a heart.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so Corinne said this is a little complicated.
Corinne, I know you can do this.
We got a lot of faith in you, Corinne. You definitely can do this. You've made all kinds of stuff.
I am absolutely certain. Got a little bit of a lobbed off peak, but I'm still going with it.
You can always on the YouTube once Chloe edits the video, you could just keep rewinding that little section.
Yep.
Awesome. Love the emojis, guys. Those are awesome.
Yeah, now that we've got the cameras figured out, we can start the embroidery project.
Oh, yeah.
From the house, you'll get to have a tour of my sewing room.
Yeah, I know you wanted to shoot some there too, so you can set up different cameras and just kind of start it whenever you want. And just have the laptop there by you, and which will be fun, I think. So then you can have that camera centered over on your sewing too, which would be really nice. I think we're waiting on a stand, aren't we still?
We are still waiting on another stand, but I think we can do it without it. Okay, I'm debating. I am going to put the corner units on.
Good vibes. That's awesome, Veronica. Thank you. Yeah, I think the stand will be really cool.
Yeah, because then we can put a camera on the embroidery machine.
Yeah. And then while it's embroidering, you can just cut over to your other machine while you're sewing. Look at that. Well, thanks, Karen. Appreciate it.
Well, on those home sewing machines, you do got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not like the multi-needle where I can just hit the go button and walk away.
we were looking at some embroidery stitches today that every now and then it would skip a stitch pretty tight around a circle. So she was kind of looking at possibly if she had some tension issues or not. So
probably tension if it's an embroidery machine. Around the circles.
I mean, most of it looked really good, but then you just have a few missed, some looping around the edges,
Halloween feel.
It does, actually, yeah. So.
Let's set it like that. Like that.
Well, I know we are getting a little closer on time, so we're going to keep on shooting and keep the show going. So we do have a giveaway, right?
We do.
Okay.
So the way these go together, let's do these two. You're going to line up this corner. Yep.
So we got the Bobbin topper as the giveaway tonight. So the way you win is make sure that you've commented on the show, either YouTube or Facebook, either one. And Chloe will pick out a winner, but these look pretty cool. Looks like they work. The air fills in there. Looks like some isocords in there as well. So it looks like they work on most of the spools. So anyway, comment, and Chloe's gonna get us a winner on this. So if anybody does have to go, we want to make sure that we got a winner.
Okay.
Hi Miranda, how are you tonight? Are there directions on the sheet on how to put this block together?
No, but I could add some.
So Joan's gonna probably add some. Show the layout a little bit closer on the camera. Sure. You have it all put together. I'll get a couple more close-ups.
So you're going to make two sections like this. And this was die number 4. And then these get sewn on here. So this block is pieced on point, if that makes sense. You're probably going to want to use your Mary Ellen's or your precision press, since we're working with the bias for this block. So be sure and use your starch or sizing or press or whatever you use.
Yeah, this block does take a little bit longer, but it's a really cool block.
It is a really cool block.
That's funny.
Don't be intimidated by it.
And when she gets closer, I'll do another close-up of it.
And don't be afraid to use your glue on this one, to make sure those seams line up. I can't say enough good stuff about that precision piecing product. One side.
We're going to do a few more close-ups for you guys just so you can kind of see them.
Last side.
Sew that side together.
And then we're going to do a good press and go on to something else. We can do that demo on the Q20 another day.
Yeah. I will show the cabinets another day too. So, I'm going to run out of time, but...
Okay, let's press it. We need some steam.
Blow off some steam. Steam whistle.
Yeah, I don't want it spitting on my quilt.
That really makes a beautiful block.
It does make a really beautiful block. So this is week 41, block 7E. Or is it D?
7E.
7E.
7E. Yep. And we have a winner on the bobbin. That's Julie O'Rear. So congratulations, Julie.
Congratulations, Julie. Okay. We got like 5 minutes. Do you want to do a quick run by the cabinets? Or are we out?
An hour, actually.
Okay.
So.
Well, we started early.
Yeah, we did start just a couple of minutes early, so.
I have 6:55.
Yeah, 6:57. So.
Okay, well then I guess we will do the cabinets next week.
Yeah, we'll do the cabinets next week.
And I will do that demo on the long arm for you for next week because it's a cool skill to learn how to do.
Yeah.
Works great with any type of squares. I've done it even where it was checkered fabric. And it's just fun. So.
Everybody gets thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Robert's giving me thumbs up sign.
Right.
So thank you for joining us tonight.
We do appreciate it.
Appreciate
it did a
you very
beautiful. The
much.
block did
Love
come
you
out.
all.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So doesn't it kind of really look like a pineapple quilt?
Yeah, turn it just a little bit. Just even turn it more. Just keep turning it. All right, guys, we're having a little bit of fun there. Definitely have a great week. And that's all for us.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, everybody.